Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome to the first installment of VEDA. That stands for Vlog Every Day in April. It's a challenge that's going on in one of my networking groups called the Social Academy that's put on by Beck's Life and Danny J from the Sweaty Betties. People in our group are going to try to vlog every day, and I figure this is a great way to get more comfortable making videos and to talk about some things that are important to you. So here we go. Today I am going to talk to you about showing up, and the reason that I'm going to talk to you about this first is I went to a retreat this weekend. Some of you know about it. It's called the Radiance Retreat. It's put on by Jen Sinclair, Nagar Fanouni, and Jill Coleman of Jill Fit Physiques. We did a bunch of workouts, we did some networking, and we did some workshops on how to create our art and be amazing bloggers and put ourselves out there in a fearless way. And I met some really amazing, inspiring people that I've really admired, some brand new faces. I got a chance to actually get in front of my friend Erin Brown for the first time. We've been talking for months, but this was actually the first time that we met, and I was able to give her a hug, and it meant so much. But to be perfectly honest, I showed up, but I was feeling pretty insecure being in a room full of fitness professionals. Most of the women were in much better shape than I am, and I was a little bit worried that they would look down on me for being a bit heavier than your typical fitness trainer personality person. Now, one thing that I work towards is to show people how accessible fitness is and to show women that they are beautiful as they are today. So it was an experience in walking my talk. And to be honest, I didn't do it that well for the first day. We had to do an icebreaker on the Saturday. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I'll call it speed dating for a retreat. Basically, we went around the group, and for 15 seconds, we each had to talk to one other person about first impressions. And most of the people that I talked to said that I seemed very friendly, that I smile a lot, that I seemed very confident. And I thought that was interesting because the last person that pulled me aside was Erin. And she said, look, it was really important that I got in front of you because I wanted to say this to you. She said, the first thing that I thought was timid. And that surprised me because you're not timid online. She said, so what's the deal with that? And I said, well, first of all, I don't want to make an ass of myself. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. These were some really, successful people in my business that I admire a lot, and I didn't want to be too fangirl. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm finally meeting Molly Colbert. That's one part of it. And she said, oh, Amber, you make an ass of yourself. That's why people love you. That's why people come to your page. That's who you are. You fuck up and you talk about it, and that's why we love you. And I thought, yeah, she's right. And the second reason that I was a little bit timid, I think, was what I talked about before, that I showed up in this body, which is the body that I have, and was feeling a little bit insecure about it. But having Erin pull me aside and say, look, don't do that. That's crazy. That's not you. That surprised me. It was an eye-opener for me because she was right. So from that moment on, I decided to show the heck up as I am. And the retreat got exponentially better for me at that point. It was great before that, but I was sitting back and I was learning and I was taking it all in. And that is part of my personality. I tend to be an introvert. I tend to be difficult to warm up. But once I'm warm, there's no stopping me. And had I let that happen organically by myself, it probably wouldn't have happened this weekend. I probably would have waited until next year to be like, okay, here I am. But because Erin said, no, this isn't working, what you're doing here. What's going on? What are you doing here? It made me come out of my shell a lot earlier than I probably would have. And I'm so glad I did because I had such a good time when I just put it aside and, and I still was a little bit shy around these awesome women, but I just focused on, oh no, oopsie. I just focused on telling them the things that are true, that I admire their work, and that I aspire to be where they are, and that they inspire me. Nothing wrong with that, right? So here's my challenge to you. I know it's hard to put yourself out there. Trust me, I know it's hard. But the thing is, there's so much more to take from experiences when you are authentically yourself. And to be perfectly honest, although I am shy in the beginning, anybody that knows me well is going to say, no, honey, you are not shy. Because I have a big personality that I do like when it comes out. So from now on, I'm just going to leave that shy girl where she belongs, somewhere back there, and just be who I am. So that's all I got for my first VEDA assignment. I just wanted to talk about showing up, which I did today. I'm going to continue doing that for every day this month. If you have any suggestions or things that you would like to hear me talk about, by all means leave them in the comments, or shoot me an email, ruralrebelmama@gmail.com. Check out my Facebook page if you haven't been there yet, and make sure you hit subscribe so that I can talk to you all month. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day.